Okay, let me show you how you're going to make a table of primary trig values for your trig project. So in box A1, maybe you'll type angle in radians, and then whatever angles you want you can put in here. So I'm going to use 0, then I'm going to do pi over 4, so I type equals pi parenthesis parenthesis divided by 4. Then I'm going to do pi over 2, so I'd hit equals, and then pi, close my parentheses, divided by 2. Now I'm going to go pi, 3 pi, so 3 times pi over 4, and the last one I'll use will just be pi. Okay, you can do as many angles as you want here, okay, but normally you want to restrict it to your primary trig values. And then I don't want to show so many decimal places, so I'm just going to round them to 2 decimal places. When it calculates, it will still be using all the digits that the computer has stored. Okay, in column B, I'm going to use Y1. That'll be my first graph. And I'm just going to make a nice simple graph where I'll just say 2 times sine of my angle. Now to get my angle, I just click on A2. And then I hit enter. Figures it out to be 0. I've already formatted it for 2 decimal places. If I had left it normal, it would have looked like that. Okay, now I grab the corner and I pull it down, and what it will do is it will use each of these, let me switch it back to normal for all of these, and I guess it already is. So now I'll highlight this whole section, round it to just 2 decimal places. Okay, then I'm going to do y2. This would be my second equation. And again, I just type in whatever I happen to have as my equation. So this time I'll do something a little more complicated. Maybe it'll be 2 times sine of 0.5 times my angle plus, maybe this time plus pi, close parentheses, enter. And again, I grab this corner. When it turns into a plus sign, I drag it down, and it calculates them for all those other values. I then want to format it to just 2 decimal places. And then if I wanted my y total, I can just say yt. I want it to equal this y plus this y. And then I want to just fill that down. Okay, again, I want to format it to just 2 decimal places. Notice if you want to do a custom number of decimal places, you would just put this in, change it anywhere from 0 to 10. I'll do 3 decimal places, and I get my trig table. At this point, you're done your trig table. You can take a screenshot of that and bring it into whatever document you're going to print. You can print it right from here. You may want to darken up these lines, which you can do right here. Okay, so they show up a little bit better. Feel free to change your font, your color, your size, whatever's going to make it look good. And then just bring it into whatever document you happen to be using, and you can print it out and include it in your project.